Hi and welcome back to the channel again. So this is my monthly income report for the month of September. And if you're new to the channel, this is where I share with you my income from my websites, my YouTube channel and my affiliate portfolio. So if you want to know exactly how much I made and how much I spent on my business in the month of September, then stay tuned to this video. But before we get into the detailed income report, I just want to touch on a few things that I've been doing recently. I've not been on this channel very much this month because I've been doing some other projects. Now, they're all related to affiliate marketing, websites, or business in general, but I've not actually been able to get on this channel and film my usual content really. So what are some of the things I've been doing? Well, I've been learning. I've been learning some new processes. I've been learning some new affiliate marketing tactics like Facebook ads, and I've also been learning some new skills as well. So I've recently launched a new YouTube channel around a hobby that I'm interested in, and I wanted to actually learn the art of building a YouTube channel from scratch, growing it to a point where it's monetized as quickly as possible, and then build a community around that YouTube channel. Now, I've done it with carlbroadbent.com, but this channel took me over a year to actually get monetized and start earning some decent revenue from this channel. Now, that was due to the niche being very, very small. This channel was built all around my experience and my journey building niche websites. And, apart from affiliate marketing like cryptocurrency and dropshipping, niche websites is actually a very small audience on YouTube. When you compare that with something like gaming or sport, something like that, the market for that is huge. So the monetization process on this channel took forever, and it was quite a long process. So I wanted to see, in a big popular niche on YouTube, is it easier and quicker to monetize? So that's what I've been doing, and I've also been trying to figure out how to monetize social media channels like TikTok and Facebook. And I will try and give you some details and some videos on how to do that when I've seen some success myself. Now, to give you an idea, that YouTube channel at the minute is growing incredibly fast. And to give you some idea of numbers, we are about 30% of the way there to getting monetized. So 4 weeks on average, looks like we could be only talking 12 or 16 weeks and the new channel will be monetized. Compare that to this channel, which took over a year. So I've been busy building that new YouTube channel and learning those processes. Along the way, I've also been learning some new editing skills. I have a new camera that this is being filmed on, and I've been learning how to use this. I've been learning how to edit. I'm also doing some drone footage. So we're learning how to use drones and the licenses required for those, and also videography in general, how to film in bright light, dark light, using ultraviolet filters and variable filters on my cameras, etc. So it's a big learning curve. So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. And I always say there's no better way than investing in yourself, learning new skills, learning new processes. Then your reach in business in general is just bigger and there's more opportunities out there for you. So another thing that's kept me off this channel is the affiliate gathering. I have been busy with my business partner building a new website. And a big thanks to Phil over at spiderweb.co.uk who's revamped the website for us. But we've been working on the internal processes of that. So when an exhibitor wants to book a stand, we have a very structured, organized, automated system to handle that now. Also the ticketing systems and things like that, and also the marketing in general. So we've been busy working on that. And I've personally been reaching out to a lot of influencers, YouTubers, bloggers, and people like you and me that have got some great success stories to share on stage or at a workshop in the affiliate gathering. So there's months and months of work left to do on that, but it is looking fantastic. And I think 2023's event on the 19th of May is going to be incredible. And then there's my day-to-day running of my portfolio. So I have been busy buying another website and building another website. Now, at the minute, I've not included any new websites in my income report, which is coming in just a moment, but I may do in next month's or the month after that. So I've just bought this website. It's a few years old. It's got about 80 articles on there. We're now going to revamp the website with using Popcorn theme. We're also going to make sure all the on-page SEO stuff is in place and all the technical side is correct. And then I've been doing the research for the keywords and organising my team. Now, I have a new process which I'm trying with my team of writers, and I will bring you more information on this in a video in the next couple of weeks. And it's a very unique method of getting content from writers. So please remind me in the comments if in a week or so I haven't brought this video out for you. Let me know, because I will bring a video on that process, and it's something I've seen somebody else doing, and it's basically handing over a lot of responsibility to the writers. So I will bring you more on that very soon. But yeah, I've been working on that process as well. And I'm also packing and getting my passport and visa ready, because I am flying out to the States. I'm going to go visit the team at Ezoic, see how they do things around there, meet a few people like myself, entrepreneurs, affiliate marketers, and have a few days in California. So I am really looking forward to that. It's the first time I've been to the States, so I'm a little bit nervous. I've never flown for 11 hours straight, so that will be something new. So yeah, again, busy packing for that, but I'm really super excited. And I will film some footage if I can, and I'll try and bring back some helpful information from Ezoic that might help you grow your website. So I think that's enough of what I have been doing this month. Let's get straight into the income report. I will go through that as quickly as I can. So please feel free to pause or rewind the video if there's any information I skip by pretty quick. But it is quite detailed, and there is a decent amount of information in there. Now, the reason, if you're new to the channel, why I do these income reports is just to show you what is possible. I'm just like you. I'm a new blogger. I'm only 4 years into this business. I have learnt it all from scratch. I've taken a couple of small courses, but generally I've just learnt it watching YouTube and from fellow bloggers and picking their brains and just learning things as I go. So I want you to see how it is possible to build a full-time income within a few years if you want to do so in this industry. So to give you some numbers, if you don't want to watch the entire video, I made $12,112 in total across my business. So let's jump on the computer now and let's have a look at the income report in detail for the 4 websites I feature in this video. Remember, the income that I just mentioned does not represent affiliate gathering at all. That is a totally separate business. And I do have some new websites in there that I've not also featured. But these are the 4 websites that you can track the progress of and gives you a realistic number for what you can expect if you build a website similar to these. So let's head over to the computer now. Okay, so there's a screenshot of all the income mentioned from the 4 websites in this income report, the YouTube channel, and my affiliate income, and with the grand totals at the bottom. So let's see where this money came from and what did we actually spend that $4,444 on throughout my portfolio. So the first website is Gardenia Organic, and this is a age domain which is 15-year-old and 4 months. I purchased it from odys.global. The theme on the website, if you like the look of it, is popcorn theme. You can find that over at popcorntheme.com. Link will be in the description. And I have owned the site myself for just over a year now. The first article was published in September of last year, and we now have a word count of almost 1.4 million words. That's 20,000 more words than last month. So we added 20,000 words of content in the month of September. The number of articles on the website is 894, which is 11 published in September, and that's where that 20,000 word count comes from. As you can see from the screenshot previously, it's within the gardening niche. Now, it is a public case study. Like I say, I was given the age domain from ODYS. It would have cost $2,500. They gave me the age domain so I could run this case study. But if I'd have wanted to purchase it, it would have been $2,500. Now, the site has had its first ever dip in traffic. Now, we'll go into more details on the slides in just a moment. It could be seasonal, or it could be the update, the algorithm updates. We've had 3 of them in September. It could have been one of those. I actually think it's seasonal, but I'll let you be the judge of that in just a second. Now, the total spend on the website so far is $27,000, and the total income so far is $10,500. Now, on average at the moment, we're getting around $2,000 per month from this website, but we are going out of season now within the gardening niche. I do expect April and May to be the biggest months this website should have in 2023. So currently the site value, if you take my last 6 months of earnings, average that out, multiply it by 38, I would say the website is worth around $70,000 currently. So here's a snapshot. You can see there, just to confirm, 894 posts, 1,384,000 words, and running the popcorn theme. So here's a chart from Google Search Console. You can see in the top left-hand corner, total impressions, average position. So average position is usually a really good indicator of how the website's doing. So you can see there, averaging position 19. So we have a lot of articles that are new on there that have not climbed onto page 1 yet. And when they do, hopefully in 2023, we will see a massive spike in traffic. Now you can see there all these little peaks that you can see here. I'm just trying to show you with the cursor. These are all weekends. So Sundays is the peak day. So you can see month by month we've been going up and up and up. And on Sundays we do our best days. And then you can see there was a drop here in September. It's the beginning of September. And again, we're still getting those peaks on Sundays, but you can see the traffic started to decline. Now, you'll see from this is from Google Trends, and you can see the top one is the most popular months. So you can see April is the most popular month for gardening in the USA, which is where this website is targeting its audience from. And you can see in the bottom where we currently are, September and October is the worst months for a gardening niche. So that drop in traffic here, could that be seasonal? Because as I say, at the moment, we are at the lowest point in gardening. So it's at its least popularity in the search results in September and October. So I do also think that'll continue through November, December and January. And then you can see in the top screenshot there, once we get to February, March, April, we see our best months. And every one of these peaks on here over the last, I think this is 10 years, 10 or 15 years on the top, the biggest peak in traffic is always March, April, May. So you can see there, we were 8.7% down, which is almost 10,000 page views. I did expect a drop in seasonality, so I wasn't shocked when I saw this. I think if it was an algorithm update or anything like that, I think we'd be devastated, or I think we'd be 20 or 30 or even more percent down. But I think 8% looks like it could just be seasonal traffic now. So this is from SEMrush, and you can see in the top screenshot there, you can see the trend and the growth over time and the share of the traffic, that 70% of our traffic is coming from the US, 10% in the UK. And in the bottom screenshot again, you can see there, featured snippets. We have 211 featured snippets. Now I'm keeping an eye on those because whenever you get hit by an algorithm update, it often affects the featured snippets. So that's usually a telltale sign. If that suddenly drops to 0, you know you've got some trouble going on. So this is the earnings from Amazon. You can see there, 345 orders, pretty much all of them were shipped, a few returned. Conversion rate of 16.29%, which is fantastic, which gave us a $201 earnings from Amazon. Now this is US only. I do have UK, Canada, etc., but that only equates to a couple of dollars. So this is my earnings from Ezoic, $1,743 for the month of September, with an EPMV in the gardening niche of almost $21, which is fantastic. So this is Ezoic's analytics, the big data analytics, and I've compared it here day by day, and you can see the drop in traffic and revenue there. So the EPMV generally went up, it went up 11%, but my revenue was 2% down because overall the visits was down 12% according to Ezoic. And you can see day by day there, so we've gone from Sunday earning $86 a day, down to $57, which is a 33% drop. Now, like I say, I'm not too worried. I do definitely think this is seasonal, and I do think although EPMVs will go up in November and December, which will help, I think traffic will dramatically drop off. So here's the P&L snapshot, and you can see there we went from 102,000 page views down to 92,000. I have ordered more content. There's about another 30 articles due to go on across October and November, so maybe that might pull a little bit of that traffic back, but again, seasonality could hit it maybe faster than I can add content on, I'm not sure. I spent $710, just short of $2,000 income, which meant we made a profit after expenses of $1,234.39. So this year I have spent $10,472 on this website, and in 2021, right at the end of that year, I went heavily into this website and spent $16,000. So the next website we're going to have a look at is Hutch and Cage, a long-standing public case study of mine within the pet niche. So the age of the domain is 3 years and 2 months old. It was a brand new domain, and I purchased that 3 years ago. It's running the popcorn theme. It has 566 articles on there with a word count of around 700,000 words. The niche is in small pets, so we don't cover cats, dogs or horses, just all the smaller pets. There's a traffic drop again, and we'll show you that in just a moment. And I lost all my snippets in December when I got a Google update hit and it wiped out all my snippets. I've checked today and they are still not back. So I've spent nothing on this site for a long time, and I always talk about this in my income reports. I really don't know what to do with this website because it is a bit of a cash cow for me. I can just sit there and earn $1,000 every month. Or do I want to sell it? If I do, I still think it's worth about $30,000. Let me know in the comments. You've followed these income reports for a while now. Should I sit on it and just let it sit there and probably slowly die away because I'm not doing anything to it and get as much money as I can out of it for the next year or two? Or do I sell it to somebody who's got some enthusiasm, who can add some more content, bring it back to life, could possibly make a killing on this website? You let me know in the comments, please. What would you do? So you can see there's just to reconfirm what I've just said about the post and the word count. And you can see the Google Search Console there, impressions and clicks and average position. Average position on this website is really good. Average in position 14 with a lot of number 1 and number 2 spots in Google search. But you can see there it's been pretty steady for about the last year. Took a slight dip, you can see there in September, but it looks like it pretty much recovered almost instantly. So yeah, it is still a little drop in traffic though. And again, it's probably because it's slightly neglected now. And then just to confirm from SEMrush, 0 featured snippets still. I think if I suddenly got those back, I was hoping one of the latest Google core updates would give me my snippets back. I think if they do, it would add 10,000 page views on this website instantly. But yeah, still 0 snippets. So you can see their traffic. So this is a snapshot from my Google Analytics on my mobile phone. It says we are 41% down. Just ignore that. There was some fake traffic to this website that hit millions of websites around the world. It was coming from a couple of countries, and I didn't exclude it from my Google search. So the numbers are slightly corrupted on this. Generally, it looks like it's about 6% down on traffic in the month of September compared to August. So I kind of ignore this snapshot really. It's quite irrelevant. And you can see there the earnings from Ezoic still getting a $20.41 EPMV, which is fantastic. And you can see there the earnings is $510. And this is from Ezoic Big Data Analytics. You see compared day by day. Again, revenue slightly down 12%. EPMV is going up 5.58% up. But traffic to the website, again, like I say, 16% down there according to Ezoic's Big Data Analytics. So earnings, you can see there, this is Amazon.com, only $87. Again, I do have UK and Canada, etc. And you can see there's a snapshot from a third-party pet product that I sell. This is an affiliate program away from Amazon, and it earns really good money. You can see there, it earned almost $200, almost triple what Amazon made from just 5 sales. And you can see there some of the sales, $84, $61, $53. So the earnings is from Amazon, third-party affiliate program, and Ezoic. And you can see there that gave me a total income of $821.90 on this website, with a very small overheads for things like images and plugins, which gave me $801 profit for the month of September. Now you can see, even though the website has been either steady or slightly declining, you can see year to date it still made me over $5,000. And if you look at the top right, Last year, it made me $13,500. So it's still a profitable website, but I think it just needs some love and some attention. Now, onto my broad niche. This is a niche in a very, very broad, what I call a mega niche, which could cover multiple topics. It does have a theme and it does have a niche, but it is super, super broad. Now, I've had this for 2 years. I built the theme using Oxygen Builder. It's got 361 articles with around 600,000 words. It took 15 months before this website even got started. So because it's in such a broad niche, it was such a long sandbox period, it was ridiculous. And I think that is just because Google couldn't figure out what my unique selling point was. What was my niche? What was my topic? What was I going after? And I think it took a while for Google to figure that out. But traffic month on month is up, and it had a very, very slight dip in the month of September at one point, but overall it's still up on August. Now, I'd say the site is currently worth around $5,000 if you go by the numbers that it's earning at this moment. So you can see here, this is Google Search Console, average position 22.7, and you can see that lovely growth on the graph, non-stop, but very, very slow over time. And again, had a little bit of a dip in September, but then seems to be coming back now. Here's just a snapshot of the layout. You can see where the content is spread. It's got 66 product guides. It's got 143 blog posts. It's got 8 pages. And it's got some Google Web Stories on there, although I did deactivate those, so kind of ignore those. And you can see here traffic, again, 7.53% up. So even though you can see right at the end of this chart, that big dip, it came at the end of September. And we was well up on August at that point. Now, it does seem to have bounced back, so hopefully the numbers should increase. And we still should see a green number in the month of October and November. So here's the Zoic dashboard. You can see on the left, this is last month. We made $26.76 with 3,699 visits. Compare that to September, where we made $42, almost double, and again, almost double the traffic to nearly 6,000 page views. And you can see there with the popcorn theme, the core web vital scores, 90 on mobile, 85 on desktop, which is fantastic. And again, my P&L snapshot there, you can see we're almost 400 page views up on August at 5,410. Very few costs involved on this website. Haven't added any content, as you can see, all year. And it made $60.23, which gives a profit of $50.73. Now on to my latest website. This is a travel website that I've built from scratch. It's a fresh new domain. It's only 6 months old. Again, using the popcorn theme. Now we've got 280 articles on here, which is a whopping 118 articles up on August. So you can see where that $4,444 spend has gone. It's gone on a lot of content. That's where it's gone. Word count almost 500,000 at 435,000. Which, like I say, is 200,000 words put on the website in September. So a lot of the cost went on content for this one site. Again, it's on the travel niche. Traffic is up, as you would expect, with that much content going on the website. And if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I did an experiment where I de-indexed some shop pages. So instead of putting Amazon products in the articles, I just built a store on the website and I de-indexed the store. Now that has gone well, it's gone fine, it's actually, made some sales. However, I think I'm going to get more by just adding the links in the articles. So we've gone back to the good old process of adding contextual links inside the content where it makes sense for relevant products. And at a glance, you can see there on the one on the left was last month's 162 posts, and now this month 280 posts, just to confirm what I've just said about the content that we've put on there. And here's the Google Search Console. You can see the one on the left was for August. We had a big, massive spike in traffic right at the end of August. And on the one on the right, you can see that spike drop down and it went back to normality. Now, there is a little bit of a drop off there. And I don't think that is anything to do with any core updates or anything like that. It's pretty new website, and I think it's just bouncing around a little bit, finding its feet. So you can see Ezoic there, $51.50, 6,123 visits. EPMV at the minute is low at $9.27. Like I say, it's a new, fresh domain, and the ad sets haven't really figured out, Ezoic's AI hasn't really figured out yet where to target the audience for this website. But you can see there, the month of September made $53.10, and over the last 30 days, it made $51.50. So here, P&L snapshot. Unfortunately, I forgot to add the number of posts to this website, but you know it was a lot. And you can see the traffic there jumped up from 3,697 to 5,729. I spent $1,878 just on this one website alone for content, and it brought in $53.25 income, which obviously means we had a massive loss on this website of $1,825 for the month of September. But that's just an investment. I will recover this money in next year, 2023. So total spend on this website for its entire life currently sits at $10,602. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments, what would you do with Hutch and Cage website? Would you sell it? Would you work on it? Let me know what you do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.